I want to really start with I laughed my ass off last night watching this movie. I'm sure you're hearing that from everyone.
Not everybody.
Not just only about two people.
Only you. Really.
Oh, okay. Well, then they're all out of their effing minds because it's a very funny movie.
That's what we said.
Man.
Yeah.
That's very nice.
I mean? So before we get into the film, I like throwing some curveballs. So I got to start with you. I'm a little bit angry, and I'm angry at you and Dave for not doing another season.
Ah, yes. Ooh. That you'll have to take up with FX networks. That's not, I have nothing to do with that.
I'm putting it on you, though.
Okay, I'll take all the heat now that I think about it. It's my fault. Yeah, no, Dave is not going to come back, and I think 3 was a magic number a little bit, and I think they mutually agree that that was the time to say goodbye and put it to bed, and people move on to other things. But that's nice of you to be angry about it. Yeah, but I'm sorry I can't change that.
I'll just say for people that haven't seen Dave, season 3, it's spectacular.
I'm
he
very
was getting
grateful.
recognized all over Australia, and we were hanging out.
Yes,
and it's special too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No, so thank you for
there.
saying that. But sadly, what's more important right now is Ricky Stanicky.
100%.
Yeah.
So for people that have never seen anything either of you have done, I like throwing this question to everyone. Yeah. What's the first thing you'd like them watching and why?
I guess
this movie.
Video of my birth. Oh,
I would say this movie.
This movie.
Because your birth was crazy.
Yeah, it was
He made
violent.
us watch that when we first met.
Yeah.
He goes, you have to see this before you get to know me.
And did it work or not?
It did. I love you.
I love you too, man.
I care for you in a way that I can't imagine would happen any other way. I say watch this. If you've never seen anything I've done, watch this. This is probably my proudest work in my personal opinion.
No joke. I told you, like, the way he kills his movie. I like watching him.
Ditto.
And the scenes, I'm watching him, just like it's such a departure from what he's done before, and wonderful to see him, like, just kind of delve into his character.
What would you want people to watch if they didn't watch this?
For you?
No, for you.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Homo Thugs. This is a sketch I did on YouTube. It encompasses where I was at this particular time in my life and how it basically helped me get to where I am today, honestly. It's my first viral sketch. And my friend Kevin wrote it, and I miss him very much.
Oh, Barnett. Yeah.
One of the reasons I think this film works is that the conceit of blaming someone else for your for doing things, great, but also the way the characters have a Bible, an extra phone. Yeah. Like, the people who wrote this layered it in a way that it's like, this is the kind of shit you know what I mean? It's smart.
It's real.
So can you sort of talk about that aspect that, like, they thought like the writers really thought this through?
I almost compared that revelation to like a scene in Seven. Like, these psychopaths.
Yeah, they went deep.
Sociopaths. Exactly. Like, really went through the nooks and crannies of building this imaginary character from the ground up.
Well, that Bible that you're talking about is real. Yeah. I don't know if you know that. That's real. The art department and they literally made that Bible with stories within it.
No empty pages.
No, that's really a rich Bible, thick of like
with
lies.
Real words.
Truthfully,
real words.
It is. And it says like,
first time going to the movie theater.
Yeah, it'll say like 96 went to the Super Bowl, and then they had layers of lies.
Tickets, receipts.
It was incredible.
It was insane. It was actually very impressive.
Which unfortunately the audience only sees a snippet of on the airplane.
So sorry, art department.
Yeah, art department worked pretty hard on that.
I don't know if you were there to watch John film his masturbation songs.
No, sadly.
I knew exactly what
he filmed that before we were in Australia.
Okay, so I thought all of them were great, but did you have one that was...
What's your favorite Jizz Jam?
Devo. I love Devo. Yeah. So him doing Devo, yeah.
I think, what was it? What was Devo's, was Jerk It? Or no, it was... It was
You must jerk it.
You must jerk it.
You must jerk it. Or Jack It or something like that, right? You must jerk it. I think that's how it went.
I think it's Jerk It. All the Jizz Jams are hits in my opinion, but I do think just because of watching him in a Britney Spears outfit is kind of, okay, I'll say it, my fantasy, so fine. That was probably my favorite because it was what I've always dreamed of.
A lot of dudes question themselves.
Yeah,
and those
big time.
Pictures got released.
Big time.
Yeah, we were on set for it.
What was your favorite Jizz Jam?
Yeah.
I think my favorite is the fact that I'm doing an interview where I can talk about Jizz Jams.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
That's fair.
And I'm not getting thrown out of the room.
And we've copywritten that, so don't use it too many times.
I will attempt not to.
Thank you.
This movie has a lot of funny bits in it, but is there one that you are really looking forward to audiences seeing?
Oh, what is the one thing? I think the circumcision. I really think the bris is probably. I think that kind of, you know Italians do this. I think it's this. It's got the zhuzh.
Yeah.
I think it's so funny, and it encompasses all of our lives at once, and all of our characters have to come together to
That's a good
kind of
point.
come to a head.
Extremely good point.
Yeah.
For me, it's when you think the movie is over, when Rod is going back to Atlantic City, and then you think it's over, and then the movie one-ups itself, and you see him at your job, and now he's basically an executive.
Running it.
It is that to me, like that twist, that it just, I think it levels up at that moment. That's one of my favorite scenes.
One of the things about Peter Farrelly that is so good as a director is that he has these really dirty R-rated jokes, but he always has characters with heart and who redeem themselves.
Yeah.
And I think that's the secret sauce.
It's genuine.
Big time.
It's genuine. His sets are full of friends of his, families, and people he's known for years. So it's all genuine, and it's actually extremely refreshing to see that. Very heartwarming, warm set. You know,
The best comedy has to have heart. I think the best comedies of all time have to have something there.
what are we fighting for? What are we laughing for?
Yeah,
You know?
it makes you want to be a part of it and relate to it instead of just funny is funny. But he grounds it really well.
Definitely have to ask an individual question. I'm very curious about this Faces of Death.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait for you to see it. The director is such a visionary, and I remember when I was a kid coming across the original.
Sure.
And do you remember that?
Oh, I know Faces. That's why I'm asking you.
Oh, dude.
I'm
So it freaked me out. I don't want to give too much away, but I think it's going to be a good one.
I'll switch. What are you doing in 2024? Do you know?
I'm going to be touring, doing stand-up, working on my new hour. I'm going to be putting out another hour special and hopefully filming something. I don't know what, but I don't want to divulge too much, but hopefully be shooting something that we've got.
The sequel to this
that
one.
we're brewing up right now.
It's one of those things where contracts are not signed.
That's right.
I know I know the spin.
We were just on
right.
strike, so
Yeah.
we can't talk.
You
too
can't
much.
talk much.
Come on,
Yeah.
I can't
Totally
talk.
get it. I got to wrap, but listen,
Thank you.
congrats on the movie.
Appreciate
I really
you.
do hope it's a huge hit for you guys.
Thank you. I hope so
You know
too.
what I mean?
Thank you.